Thank you for joining with another noon devotional. Today I want to talk with you for just a moment or two about something that has been a real blessing to my life for many years. And that is this idea of having a life verse, L-I-F-E. Now by life verse, I do not mean that the rest of your life this verse is going to be your life verse forever. You know, as we move on in life, we have different seasons, different things come our way, and maybe what we need today, maybe in the days ahead we'll need something different. And so that's one of the beauties about the Bible. But in September of 2014, I was just reading my Bible one day, not thinking about a life verse, but I ran across a verse in the book of Psalms. And I might ask you to jot this down. Psalm chapter 16, verse number 8. Psalm 16, verse number 8. And in the NIV translation, that verse says, I will keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Now, other translations say the same thing, but on that verse, for me, the NIV, has just been such a blessing. In fact, I have a hard time memorizing verses from the NIV. It's much easier for me in the New King James to memorize Bible verses than from many of these other modern translations. But that said, on that verse, I love the NIV. I will keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right hand, I will not be shaken. And I remember the day I saw that verse. And at that particular time, September 2014, there were some things that were really, challenging things, I guess would be the right word. And that verse just seemed to jump up off the page. And I thought, look at that verse. I will keep my eyes always, underline that word always, on the Lord. And with him at my right hand, I will not be shaken. So I memorized the verse. And at that time, didn't think about it becoming my life verse. But not long after, I thought, I'm going to make that my new life verse, and it's been so since September 2014. Now, I'm not suggesting that would be your life verse, but I want you to think about, as you read your Bible, there will just be a verse that seems to jump off the page that speaks to you at this time in your life. And you may say, you know what, I think at least for now, I'm going to let that be my life verse. And then once you've made that decision, I would encourage you, in my Bible, I put the date beside that verse that I made that decision, wrote life verse. And then memorize that verse. And then apply it to your life as you have needs in your life. I will keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right hand, I will not be shaken. You know, if we can do that, get our eyes off of whatever the challenge is, keep our eyes on God, the fact of the matter is we won't be shaken. And we'll find that verse and many others like it to be the true anchor of our soul. Well, it's something to think about, and I would hope you'll think about it. Have a great rest of this day. I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to being with you next time.